So here we go then, into the winter for this England team. A batting average of 34.65 so far in Test match cricket from the 6 games we've played. Some good things to take away from it. Stokes and Root look very, very good. Crawley, I've never seen be very good on the game, but averaging 37 is okay. Harry Brook, 38 is okay. Oliver G. Robinson's come in, averaging 40. I'm going to take that. Rishi Patel, averaging 47, bolstered by that big century, and Ben Duckett averaging 42. So no concerns with the batting. And we're averaging 29 with the ball. We've still got a few legs left in old Jimmy. We've got Jack Leach in operation, averaging 13. I always seem to do well with the spinners. Gus Atkinson, unlike real life, averaging 41. Josh Tongs look pretty good, averaging 24. Matty Potts, 35. Because we do need a team to go and compete in Pakistan playing in Rawalpindi. Luckily for us, we get a squad of 18 to choose from. And at the moment, the squad is looking a little different. Well, we've got to build it out. But Sam Hain's in the squad and he's averaging 40. Everything so far about this batting lineup has been good. Bosch is going to come on his first tour. He was excellent in 2013 on the game, excellent in 2014. Great player in real life. Potts, Tong, Leach, Anderson, Cook. Unsure about the Cook thing at the moment. Mark Wood, we're going to put in a little bit of pace. Shah Bashir, Rian Ahmed, and Tom Price. It's a complete concoction, but I feel like it's given us lots of different options and lots of different outs. I am tinkering with Sam Cook coming out. In fact, I have tinkered by the looks of it, and he is out. So we do have a bit of an interesting time over the winter. We've got Pakistan for 3 tests. Then we move into the West Indies for a bit of one-day and T20 action before 3 test matches in New Zealand to round out the calendar year before going and playing a whole bunch of action in India, T20s and one-day games. The Champions Trophy's taking place. It's an absolute bumper episode. We're already the number 1 test match team in the world. Chance for us to drastically improve at one-day cricket and T20 cricket. We were pretty poor last episode when it came to one-day cricket, particularly in the game against Pakistan. It didn't quite work out very well. Against Australia. And interestingly enough, for Pakistan, we've got rain, and it's not really a spinner's wicket. So I think the Rian Ahmed decision is going to be questioned, and am I going to go with a Josh Tong? I don't know if I like 2 out-and-out quicks, like right-arm fast. So I think I'm going to go for a bit of Tom Price on debut. It's like, what are you doing? Oh, we're just rolling out games to all the people that did well for us with Northants. And I am undecided what to do with the openers, because everyone is pretty reasonable. So I think Rishi Patel's just going to hold on the sideline for Duckett. Duckett is an exceptional player of spin in real life. Don't know whether that translates to on the game. You know what? The game, for a rainy first couple of days, is really in the balance here. Right, we're at the end of day 2, and we've lost 7 hours of action. Pakistan are all out. Jimmy Anderson got 5. It looked like he might actually get 10 but I did have to rest him because he was on and off bowling the whole time because of rain. So I actually kind of bowled him about 20 overs straight through. Oh, what a win. I thought we'd thrown this away. We were 313 all out. Ben Duckett 124. That's superb. Not a lot for anyone else, but that's okay. And then the rain clears off and it becomes a road for about a day. And they bat superbly. 443. Shah Masood doing Shah Masood type stuff. He's an exceptional player in real life. Scores runs for Pakistan. Scores guns for Yorkshire like they're going out of fashion. Scored runs for Derbyshire like they were going out of fashion the other year. And we had to chase down 355 in just over a day, and we do it. Zach Crawley scores 100, so him and Duckett scored 100. Root was 64, Duckett with a 50, Sam Hain with 30 odd. It was good enough. We were running out of time, but we were able to get across the line. Good performance, really good away victory. We're the number 1 rated test team in the world for a reason. And that is, I inherited this team. Really disappointed with Mark Wood. 1 for 179 and going at almost 4 and over. So that's not quite going to do it for me. So Josh Tong is going to come into the team. Again, it's not a perfect... Well, they can be very flat in Pakistan. It doesn't mean it's just going to rag everywhere all the time. Oh my days, it's come down to this. They need 200 to win. There's one ball left in the game. We need 1 wicket to win. And we drop it. Price to a 3D. It has been spilled. It ends up a draw. Oliver G. Robinson. Oh, what a time to drop a clanger. Good things to like. Our batting is doing pretty good. Harry Brooks scores 100 off 187. Sam Hain looks reasonably solid at number 3 for us. And we bat again and we go big. Sam Hain with a 50. Crawley with a 50. But then hundreds for Root, hundreds for Brook, and a fast 100 for Ben Stokes. We set them 318 to win. We had 4 sessions to bowl them out. Didn't quite work out. Saw Shaquille 123, but everyone just frustrated us along the way. There wasn't like a real big run where we just got stuck into him. There was just always partnerships throughout, which does actually make this a really, really big test match for us. The move for Josh Tong coming back into the team was definitely the right thing to do. The batting lineup is thriving, so Rishi Patel, Ollie Pope, Josh Bohannon. You can keep warm in the seats, and we've got a pitch that's going to have a bit in it for the seamers. So we go unchanged again for this test match, where we are going to be bowling first. And it does not like us one bit. 70% Pakistan. That's going to be due to the decline in pitch conditions. It definitely doesn't like us after 1 innings each. 96% Pakistan. And it's going to be 408 to win. We've been battered around the park here. They got 409 at the start. Shah Masood and Shafiq put on 209. Bowled pretty well when we got stuck into them. Our batting didn't quite perform here. Starts throughout, but no one's gone on. We bowled pretty well here, 225, but they score them off 68 overs. They bat reasonably well. And now we're in a position we need 408 to win on a pitch that is doing heaps and a predictor that likes us 4.5% at the time. This is not one of those times. We've been rolled for 193. We draw the series. We're no longer ranked number 1 in the world. And question marks have got to be asked about selection. Josh Tong was good. Leach was good. Anderson going at 35s. But Tom Price, that didn't quite work out. With the bat, Ollie Robinson was a bit of a dip. So was Sam Hain. Sam Hain batted well, but 250s. It didn't go on and convert anything. Whereas Pakistan, I felt I watched Shah Masood bat for literally the last 30 minutes of my life. Century every single game. But the time in the West Indies, 3 one-day matches. So we've got room for 15 players in the squad. We do have some question marks. Jofra Archer just hasn't worked out, nor has Moeen Ali. And in typical way with this one-day team, we're still trying to find our feet, but we do have changes. Josh Butler's coming in, Phil Salt's coming in, Topley, Parkinson and Josh Tong off the back of some good test match performances. We're the number 6 team in the world, West Indies 10th. We are going for a little bit of change in the lineup. I think I'm going to stick with Duckett with Salt at 2, Root 3, Butler's going to come in and bat 5, Root 6 because he's been really good, Stokes 7, bowling going at under 6s, I like that. Not sure about the Ben Green selection. We've got a complete chop and change of this bowling lineup. I don't actually know what the ideal batting lineup looks like, but Atkinson's going to stick in. So Topley and Tong feel like good changes. Do we go with Green or do we go with Higo? I actually think I'm going to go for Matt Parkinson. I don't know if Parkinson's going to be the long-term spinner, but it's worth a go. Like most things, try it once. We win, and it's a big win actually. Ben Duckett 109, Joe Root 88 off 79, Josh Butler 73 at 47. So it feels like we landed on a good spot for him. With the ball, there was some stuff to like. We did get some wickets. Tong with 2 in the power play I liked. Matt Parkinson 2 for 53. I'm gonna take a bit of that. I did manage the bowlers quite poorly, where I ran out of overs and I had to change things around. We've smashed them again. 339 this time. Joe Root 98 got out in just about the last over of the innings, but his one-day form, solid. Some really, really good scores in there. Good partnerships again. Duckett and Salt putting on 1, 2, 4. Going about 6s in the power play as well, which I like. Blown away in the middle, but Ben Stokes 68 off 59 gives us a real solid score. Topley 3, Tong 3, wickets up top, 2 for 23 at one stage. Parkinson with another 3. Can we make a statement saying it's the best signing we've made? It's not even a signing, just called him up. Can you say sweep? And we chase it down this time, 307. It was much harder, but Tong and Atkinson were good. Parkinson, he's had a great series, gone at under under sixes every single game. And here, well, we just did enough. Butler and Rue, really. Rue, 87 not out, finishes in good style. I am impressed with what he's been able to do in his short career so far. Pick up the win. Pick up the series, move to 90 points. We're a long way from the top. And just looking at our team in T20 cricket as we get ready for the series. Oh, what's good? We strike at 15s. That's it. That is it. Topley, has anyone been exceptional with the ball in any particular stage? Will Jacks as the fifth bowler has been very good. Lewis Gregory as a spare bowler has been good. But no one else, particularly economy rate, is setting the world alight. Gus Atkinson as an opening bowler. It's interesting, there's not a great deal to love about this bowling attack at the moment. However, Lewis Gregory's strike rate and average have been very good. With the batting, Josh Butler's been very good for us. So's Phil Salt. So's Johnny Bairstow, interestingly enough. And Will Smeed at a 141's reasonable. Sam Hain has dropped down to a 127 strike rate from 12 innings. So I think that's worth a change. So I've got Sam Curran in this team, but I don't want Sam Curran in this team. I might give him one game. I'm not going to give him a game. I'm going with Sam Cook. Sam Cook's coming in. He's going to take the new ball. Now, I just want to have a look to see what Reece Topley's doing. Reece Topley's always opened the bowling with an 8.24 economy rate, which is quite interesting, which is better than average for us. As an opener, Cook has gone at 8.33. Strike rate slightly less. You know, they've been our two opening bowlers, but I want to give Gus Atkinson a go because, well, he's the guy with 5 wickets in the strike rate. Yes, he took them against some minnows, but that's what we're going to go with. They're a 3-star rated team. I'm not confident. Never am in white ball cricket. That could have gone better. Gus Atkinson's gone at 13s. And we win. I did not expect this. We got smashed around. Gus Atkinson went at 12s. Lewis Gregory, Mr. Economy Rate, went at 11s. But there's some good stuff. Will Jacks 3 for 27, going at 6.75. He is loving that role as the lead spinner, bowling in the 5th slot. And with the bat, Ben Duckett and Johnny Bairstow take us home. We were a little bit behind the 8 ball round here in the middle order. Butler didn't quite work out. I think he'll be better for us. Either opening or maybe one slightly down. But some good stuff to like about it. Harry Brook, not so much some good stuff to like about it. Another win. The T20 gravy train's getting on a roll. Salt with 60, Brook with 52 off 30. Came in really early actually in this game because we lost Will Smeed. Was it first or second over? First over we lost him. So some good stuff. Bairstow doing Bairstow type things. I feel like real good team player on this game. 20 off 6. Gregory 21 off 8. Made a big difference. Power play didn't quite work out. Topley expensive. Cook expensive. He's not really slotted into this role. But Will Jacks. It's all about Will Jacks' bowling. The guy can bat. Don't change a winning team, but I am just going to bring in Sam Curran for Sam Cook and just see if he gets on better in that middle over role. Wow, this is at the wire. 2 to win with 1 ball remaining. England wins 60% of the time. Alzari Joseph on strike. We're going full. We're going every ball. We're going fast. What have you got for us, Reece Topley, to win the game, to whitewash the series? That's going to be a single. We're going super over. Oh my days, that went bad. 21 to win. 21 to win from 5 deliveries. Phil Salt on strike, smashes it away into the leg side. It's 4. We need more of that in our lives. 17 to win off 4. We need runs every single ball. It's 16 off 3. We're going to have to go big. It's Will Smeed, Alzari Joseph, pulled away. It's going to be 4. We need 6 apiece off the last 2 deliveries to get us there. Ozari Joseph. It's pumped. It's in the air. The cries have gone up for a catch. The fielder's running back. It's out. And the game has gone. Harry Buck comes in and plays a missed last ball. We lose, but we win the series. We win your hearts. 90 points. 97 points in T20 cricket. It's not bad. I feel like we're starting to get the mist of what our team kind of looks like. Test team's going to be relatively unchanged. The only change is Ben Code is coming into the squad. Very, very much unchanged with the starting lineup. It's a very good New Zealand team at home in particular. That was very frustrating. We go and lose Tom Latham 180, Williamson 146. Huge partnership. Huge. 190 and then 100. Completely changed the game. I did accidentally play Ollie Pope in this game as well. Scored about 80 runs in total, but nothing to write home about. But wickets in clusters did us. Root and Brook blown away here at the end of a session. Completely did us. Still just striving for a bowling attack as well in Test cricket. If it was 2 spinners, Rian Ahmed would be playing, but it is never 2 spinners. Mark Wood, 7 wickets at 47. I might give him one more. He's only played 2 games. Matty Potts averaged 35. That's not good enough. Sam Haynes only averaged 36. Ollie Pope averaged not much better than that. We could give Big Bad Bosch a game. Harry Brook as well, I'd expect a little bit more. Ollie G. Robinson's dropped off as well, averaging in the 30s, early 30s now. There's a lot to like about this bounce back result. They get 316. Wicket spread around Tong and Wood, 3 apiece. Taking a bit of pace to them. Kane Williamson scores runs. We get 517 go. Huge. Big Bad Bosch, 105 on debut. Love to see that after the Northants series. Root with another ton. His batting form in Test cricket. Reasonable. Bowl them out for 3-2-4. I've just watched Kane Williamson bat for the last 25 minutes of my life. He's just scoring runs left, right and centre. Wicket spread around once again. And we knock them off. Ben Duckett, 80 not out. It's going down to the wire. We actually win the toss as well. We're going to... Oh, we do it. We come from behind. We win the series. 4-3-5. Duckett and Crawley went off like an absolute train. We scored 435 in 103 overs. 407 on the first day. Ollie G. Robinson, 61. Lots to like, lots not to like. Middle order kind of got blown away. 3-5-2, we hold them in check for the first time it feels in the entire series. Mark Wood, genuine opening bowler now, 5 wickets for him. We get 308. Big Bad Bosch, we were looking ropey here, 4 for 83, and I was like, crikey, we're only going to set them 200. He dug in for 50. Stokes, 75. Robinson, rejuvenated, goes and scores back-to-back 50s in this game, or 50 in each innings, either way you want to look at it. And then we bowl them out for 3 wickets for Josh Tong. So Tong and Wood getting it done. We pick up the victory. It's a good series. Crawley and Duckett outstanding with the bat, to be honest. Both averaging in the 60s. Duckett no centuries. Strike rate of 78. Game-changing knocks, those. Absolutely set the tone. Yeah, just good. I like it. I like it when we do well. I like it when we win, and I like it when a plan comes to fruition. And Mark Wood being the top wicket taker is, hey, that's a good decision. Ben Stokes' bowling dropping off a cliff. That's a concern. Doesn't mean we're still mid-table in the Test World Championship. So we go and prepare for 3 one-day matches. Big series this. Points up for grabs against India away. Just had to go back and have a look at the team we were putting on the pitch. Butler 5, Rue 6, Stokes 7. Topley, Tong, Atkinson, Stokes, Parkins. So I feel that's probably the best team to go with. This is a massive, monumental task for us going away to India and trying to get a result. It's not easily done, but they have got changes in their attack. India win by 2 wickets. We haven't been smashed, but there were concerns. The spin of Jadeja when he came on changed the game drastically. Root, Brook, Duckett, huge wickets all the way down, and we didn't quite have enough options. I could have done with another option with the ball because Tong didn't have his best game. Lose by 5. Well, there's a lot of nothing in this, but there's some excellent. Ben Duckett, 151. That is a fine knock. He's been pretty good for us in one-day cricket so far. 49 from Brook, but everything else, Jangra, what are you doing with your left-arm medium? Getting blown away by left-arm medium. That's what's going on. Jaiswell, 145 off 104. They're in a different league, financially and performance-wise. Harry Brook's averaging 26. There's not many changes. We've done it. What have I done? Johnny Bairstow's back in the team. I can't get rid of him. Every time I think he's done, he's back. Yeah, smashed 189 all out. Blown away at the top. Boots actually played really well. Slow left arm and Jadeja. Typical England. We've not got an answer for it. Shubman Gill cashes in this time. He scores 100. We lose 3-0. Was it a 3-0 performance? Well, yes, obviously it was. We've got problems. Luckily for us, there's no major... Oh, wait, no, we've got the Champions Trophy to play. But first, we've got 5 T20 internationals because money. I do hate the way on the game it always picks a different team to the one you've just played. Really frustrates me. But we're going up against India. In India, 5 T20s. Oh my days, we've won a game. 183 they get, but 2 balls, 2 sixes. And I was like, oh, well, that sums it up. But Lewis Gregory was great. Sam Curran, still not sure. Will Jacks going at 5s. Something special about that kid. Phil Salt, 63. The game was reduced to a 15-over game, and we knocked off 150 for 3 down. Wow, we've just won. We were chasing, felt like we were behind the game. It's rained, the game's been called off, and we actually only needed 46 from the first 6, and we were on 63. So we're 2-0 in a game. I guarantee you, if we went 20 overs, we would have lost. Hardik Pandya went big at the end for them. Kohli, 40 off 19. Not a lot to like about our bowling. They batted well, and here we just scored enough, and somehow we're 2-0 up away against India. Moves us up to second. I wonder if we win this 5-0, we end up number 1. Smashed by 43. They get 200. Hardik Pandya again. 47 off 21 here. Shubman Gill scoring runs really fast. Gus Atkinson was very, very poor. Went at 15s. And with the bat, well, Jasprit Bumrah happened. Middle order, Brook, Buttler. Brook is not a good player on this game. He is in real life. And he's not bad in test match cricket on this game. But his record so far is pretty average across all formats other than test cricket, where he's averaging 40, but that's still a lot less than a lot of what's going on in our team. So I've got a huge gap here. The only option I think I've got is moving Duckett up and bringing in a Liam Livingstone, which I don't like. I don't think Liam Livingstone's a good player on this game at all. He always fails. Always is a strong term, but on the game, struggles. 8 to win off the last 6. Can we do it? We've just had a huge over. Josh Buttler, 6-4, 4, miss, 4. Sam Curran on strike. Predictor, 72%, 74% of the time we're going to get there. 8 runs to win. It's going to be Jadeja, wicket taker, played and miss. Oh, or is it? There's a little nick. No nicks. 8 off 5. We need a boundary early, or we need Curran to get off strike. He has smashed that into the stands. It's going to be 6. 2 to win from 4 deliveries. Bat on ball. Doesn't have to be in the air, Sam Curran. Oh, he's hit it for another 6. We've gone and done it. Josh Buttler has led us to victory with 72 not out in a game until the very last few overs. We didn't look like we had a chance. We got a plethora of wickets. Boot giving it to us full shoe again. And with the ball, Will Jacks, 3 for 26. Will Jacks doing Will Jacks things. 3-1. We've won a series in India. This is outstanding world ratings. What do you think? 99 points? Nah, India in the last game. We weren't very good here. We were blown away at the top by Jasprit Bumrah. 3 for 16 going at 4s, predominantly during the power play or at the death. That's pretty reasonable. But I think the overarching theme here is we've just won in India. Some good strike rates. Bairstow let down. Smeed good. Will Jacks outstanding. Going at less than 6. He's only 6.55 and over with a 175 strike rate and averaging 20. That is absolutely insane. With the ball, Sam Curran is not the guy. Gus Atkinson did not work out, but world rankings like us. We're second in the world now. And whatever we do, we've just got to make sure we've not got Sam Curran in the team because it's not quite working out for us. And the squad for the Champions Trophy is sorted. We've got changes. Will Jacks is coming in based on being Will Jacks. And Bryden Carse is coming in. I felt like I needed another genuine backup seamer. So Champions Trophy, we're in a group. Australia, South Africa, Sri Lanka. This is a tough group. But they're all tough groups. However, I'd probably take that second group. So this is the team we put on the park last time we played almost. We did have Matt Parkinson in. It is going to be a bit of a seamers deck, so I wonder whether we go without Parkinson, who was going at sixes, give Bryden Carse a run out. Batting doesn't feel outstanding, and I think that's because of Harry Brook. So we need to get... Oh, do we get Brook out of there? Or Bairstow? Well, Rue was in batting at 6 previously. So that's what we're going to do. It's do or die. We've got 3 games to try and put ourselves in a position to go through. We've won the toss. We're going to have a bat. That is a really good start. Ben Duckett sets the tone. 104 off 99. He bats brilliant. Joe Root 133 off 120. Chances galore. But I don't really care. It's all about scoring runs. And then Stokes puts the pedal down at the end. Does mean they need 6.5 and over on an uneven pitch that favours us 63%. Blown off, blown out. Tim David 147 batting at 3. Travis Head 143 opening the batting. We got Steve Smith first ball of the innings and it went downhill from there. I was crying out for a spinner. I made the wrong choice with the squad and it's put us in a really difficult position. Oh, we sneak past Sri Lanka as well. 287. Duckett's on fire. Root's on fire. They both score really, really well made runs. Gives us a total. Bit disappointing from Stokes, Jacks, Rue, Brook. I just can't get him out of the team. There's no one better to come in. 250 Sri Lanka. It looked like they were going to get there. When I saw Nasanka opening the bat, I was like, he always scores runs. And then Gus Atkinson blew him off. 97 for the other opener. And everyone else was pretty poor. So with 1 game to go, it is do or die. It's qualification time. Us against South Africa. Is Harry Brook's form getting any better? Please tell me it is. It's just consistent. It's just consistently bang in the middle. So this is the team we're going with. We're not changing it. We've been on a decent run of form in one-day cricket, to be fair. And we're going to have a bat. We're backing Ben Duckett and Root. Except second ball, Phil Salt has gone LBW. That's a terrible power play. 3 down for 49. But actually has been turned around. Harry Brook with 100 off 107. That's an outstanding not when the team needed it the most at 3 for 49. Josh Butler 94 off 95. He was batting beautifully. I was just progressing through the game and then I thought, I might just tinker with his aggression. Bad choice. Jimmy Root with a 50 as well. We've got to defend 318. And we do it. 268 all out. This was built, actually. Tong went at 4 for 69, but actually the run rate was key at the start, or I felt like it was. They went faster than us, but that wasn't hard. But I actually felt like we held them to account quite well at the start. And then the bowling at the end was outstanding. Wickets galore for Tong and Jacks and Topley, all built around this middle part of the innings. So it sends us through to play against India. Yes, everyone's favourite multi-billionaire nation. Hardest game we could possibly get in this. Where even is the competition? We're in Lahore. So this is as hard as it's going to get. We're going to have to play them at some stage. Why not play them now? We've got some people in good form. Phil Salt slightly out of form. And with the ball, Will Jacks fourth. Why am I focusing on Will Jacks? Just blatantly just in love with the guy because he keeps performing no matter what format I throw him into. We're going to bowl. I haven't got a choice. That couldn't have gone worse. That could not have gone worse. Jaiswell 112 off 108. Gill 79 off 69. Kohli 94 off 74. Ayers 51 off 28. Singh! Rinku Singh! Where have you come from to go and score 43 at a strike rate of 330? Oh, my days. And I got my bowling wrong. I missed an over Reece Topley for Joe Root. But overall, the damage was done. And no surprises, we lose 2-8-2 all out. Butler batted well, Salt batted well. But Root, Duckett, when they were gone, we knew we were struggling. We were so far behind the 8-ball. We lose to India. I can't believe we lost to India in the semi-finals. Who would have thought it? And that will do it for today, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the end of season number 1. We've done a whole summer. We've done a whole winter. And to be honest, I think we've come away in good stead. We've been number 1 team in the world in a couple of formats. We've had some players do some really good stuff. And next time around, we've got the West Indies for some one-day cricket. We've got Ireland. We've got 5 test matches going up against India. A whole bunch of white ball cricket against South Africa. And some more white ball cricket. That's actually quite a lot of white ball cricket. But we're finishing number 1 in test match. Number 5 in ODIs. And number 2 in T20 cricket. We've not got the best batter in the world in test match or one-dayers. But we do in T20 internationals. With the ball, I would be surprised if we even fit on a list. We've got some gaping holes, but we're here to fill those gaping holes. Thank you for watching.